Take a look around and what do you see? Many materials for creativity. Now you're in the zone, ready to hone your skills in the art zone. The zone. Don't be part of the throwaway crowd. Please reuse for crying out loud. Look at that stuff. Now what do you see? Awesome art or something crafty. What can I make? How long will it take? Now you're in the art zone. The art zone. The zone. The zone. The zone. Art zone. Art zone. Art zone. Art zone. Art zone.
Welcome to the Art Zone. I'm Trina. Today we're going to create some arts and crafts. I'm so delighted and grateful you're here. In the Art Zone, you'll be inspired and encouraged to explore your artistic genius.
In the Crafty Card Zone, join me, Marie, and we will be creative.
I'm Melody. I'm a crafty kid in the zone, and later today, Bronson will take us to an artist studio.
I'm Brian. Get your recycled materials ready. It's time to be resourceful.
Hello, everyone. I'm Aaron. It's time to use your imagination.
Hi, I'm Havana. And I'm Deanna. Join us in Playtown.
Let's get into the zone.
Art Zone. Art Zone.
In the zone.
Today we're in the zone with Melody.
Hello, everyone. What are we creating today, Trina?
We're going to fabric paint on a t-shirt.
These fabric paints look exactly like crayons.
And they're just as easy, too.
Do we draw right onto the material?
No, actually what we do is we first draw our image on a piece of paper, and then we transfer the image onto the t-shirt.
Like a stencil.
Exactly. Now we will be using an iron today, so if you don't know how to use an iron, you should ask somebody to help you. Now what in the world are we going to create today?
I'd like to draw a fish.
Okay, what kind of fish?
A colorful fish.
That's great. We can create our own species. What I have in front of me is a reference drawing, so I'm going to draw a fish, and then we'll add the color.
Once this is done, we can iron it onto any material, can't we, Trina?
Yes, we can. And it's just important to remember that the fabric that you're transferring to isn't too dark, otherwise you lose the vibrant colors. White material works best.
I'd like to add some shapes within my fish.
Great, we can do that right here.
And how about some bubbles?
You want them coming out of the mouth?
Yeah.
Okay, look at this. I love these lips. Okay, here we go. I'm just adding some fins and some little colorful designs on the fish right now. We'll put all kinds of little circles and little designs everywhere. Should we add some detail to the eyes?
Yeah. How about some long curly eyelashes?
That's a great idea. How's that?
Good.
Great. Now let's add some color. We're going to use these fabric crayons, and you have to remember to press really, really hard so that once it's on the image, it transfers onto the t-shirt. These crayons are great. They really are just like regular crayons. It's amazing what they can do. Make sure that you press really hard, and you're gonna go through a lot of crayons. Don't be worried that you go through so much crayon, because that's what they're for. I've finished coloring the green part of the fish, so now Melody's gonna take over.
How about we draw some pretty red lips?
Perfect. I love these lips.
That's good. What do you think?
That looks fabulous.
Maybe some blue eyes.
Great.
Do you think we should leave this part white, or should we put a different color in?
Let's see. I think if we color this whole area here, maybe orange, then that white part will show up a little bit clearer.
Okay. Try to color within the line. It's okay if you make a little mistake. I don't think the pencil will show. After a little while, your wrist starts to get sore from coloring so hard.
And so you can create whatever image you want. We're doing a fish today, but If you like something else, you can just draw it, and next thing you know, you have a t-shirt with a beautiful image. You want to take a break?
Sure.
Okay, I'll carry on. How about some blue right here?
Sounds good.
Okay.
It's a very interesting fish.
That's a nice dark blue.
It is. That's one of my favorite colors, blue.
Is it? I like blue. That looks quite nice.
It does.
You want to try again?
Sure.
Okay.
What color do you think we should draw the fins?
How about we match with the orange?
Okay. It's a really nice orange.
It is.
I like coloring, it's fun.
It is fun. And I'm really excited to see what this fish looks like on the t-shirt.
Yeah, me too. It's okay if you start to run out of room on the crayon. You can just peel back a bit of the paper. There, that looks good.
Great.
You want to try again?
Sure. He's a cute looking fish.
Yeah. Maybe when you're done, you could add some designs in on the fins with black.
Oh, that's a great idea. That's one of the wonderful things about creating. You can do whatever your imagination comes up with. Okay, we're just about finished coloring our fish. So, Melody, can you get the iron ready?
Yes, I can, Trina.
Thanks. So we're going to be using a hot iron today. And you have to remember that when you're using a hot iron comes responsibility.
Yeah, like unplugging the iron when you're done.
That's right. And you want to be extra careful when you're using it so that you don't burn yourself. I'm going to move the materials out of the way so we can start ironing.
I'd like to put the fish on the back of the t-shirt.
All right, we will put it on the back of the t-shirt. To make sure that the t-shirt's nice and smooth, okay? And you want to make sure that you put the fabric crayon side down on the material.
You don't want the fish on your iron.
That's right. Okay, we're ready to go. Make sure that you keep your paper very still. Move the iron slow and steady. This process is going to take a few minutes. Just be patient. You'll be very surprised with the result.
Can't wait to see what it looks like.
I'm very excited.
Are we done yet?
Let's take a peek. Wow. Oh, that's so beautiful.
Looks great.
There's our fish.
We created our own species. We need a name for our own species.
What about the Artzonian fish?
A perfect name for a perfect project.
And a perfect t-shirt for a perfect gift.
Art Zone.
Mystery materials.
We're always finding packaging that can be used in different ways. I wonder where this came from. What can we make with it? How can we reuse it? Why should we save things like this? Do you have the answers? I wonder what kind of fruit or vegetable was in here. Grapes! I've always seen these baskets filled with berries of every kind. And those little mini-me tomatoes? Now, what can we make with this little basket? I can cut the bottom out, cut down one corner, and then fan it out to form a fence. I can make paper flowers and plants, and then place them in the baskets, add strings to the corners, and have a hanging flower basket. There are so many things we can create. It's just how you look at things. It takes energy to create all these recyclable materials. The energy comes from water, fire, earth, and the air, elements that we need to respect. What mystery materials can you find?
Get down to Playtown. Here we are in Playtown. We made Playtown out of many different recycled materials. It's fun owning your own town. Anything can happen in Playtown.
Are you girls ready to get started on a new Playtown project?
Are you set, Havana? Ready, set, let's start creating.
We can make something for the park and playground. Let's take a look to see what it needs and how things were made.
Here's the bench. It was made out of wood, glued together. That seems easy. What else is in the park and playground?
Well, here's a teepee, and it was made out of pieces of wood, canvas, and held together with toothpick pegs. What else is there, Havana?
There's a swing set made out of painted wooden rods and ribbon for the swing.
Girls, what's missing from the park and playground?
I think we need to build a slide for the playground.
Deanna, Havana, why don't you go to the craft collection and get some crafty bits?
Okay. We need some cardboard, our favorite recycled material. Cardboard is so versatile, it can be turned into anything. We need some legs for our slide. Any ideas? More cardboard? I know, chopsticks. They're sturdy. Good idea, sis. Let's go.
I see you have all the materials that we'll need. It doesn't look like much, does it, Deanna and Havana?
Pretty simple.
It just goes to show you that you need very little materials to create, and that you also don't need new materials to create new things.
Our slide is already cut. It's half a tube. Trina, can you assist me in making the ladder, please?
Sure I can. Pass me the chopsticks. I'm going to take these popsicle sticks and glue them to the chopsticks. Girls, why don't you paint the slide?
What color? Red. Let's pull up our sleeves.
I'm going to take an X-Acto knife, so I'll have to be very careful. And I'm going to cut them all about this size and then glue them right onto the chopsticks. Well, your painting skills are very impressive, girls.
Thank you, Trina. Yeah, thank you, Trina.
You're welcome. Cutting these popsicle sticks to size, they're going to be the same width as the tube, all the way down. Give them a quick snip with the scissors so I have a nice finish. That looks really good.
Thanks.
Do you two have a favorite park that you like to go to where there's a slide?
Stanley Park.
Oh, that's a nice park.
Just want to paint both sides.
Okay, and once I get all these cut, that's the last one, I'm going to start gluing them to the chopsticks. And this will become the ladder.
How are you doing, Havana? I'm doing good. How are you doing? Good. Trina, are you almost done?
I'm almost done. It's coming along quite nicely. And I'm almost done with the ladder. Earlier today, we made and painted a ladder. And this is what it looks like. I think that's about it, girls. Shall we put our slide in the playground, girls?
Yeah.
Okay.
Catch me at the bottom. Here I come. Playtown is here for you and me.
What can you make for all to see?
Reuse, create, show the way. The earth will love us every day. See you.
Hey, could you do that again so I can see how it's done? Take a look again.
Today we're going to take a look again at how to fabric paint. You will need fabric crayons, paper, some material, and an iron. A t-shirt will work just fine. Draw your image onto the paper first, whatever image you decide. A fish, an animal, it's up to you. Create your own species. This paper will act as a transfer. Color your image with shapes and detail. Decide where you're going to place the transfer on the fabric. Iron onto the paper and try not to move the paper. Your image will transfer beautifully. Will you keep your fabric art or give it as a gift to someone you love?
Art Zone.
Hey kids, welcome to Art Zone. My name is Bronson and today we're going to visit an extraordinary artist. Are you with me? Okay, let's do this. What up, Art Zone viewers? You guys ready to check this out? I know I am. Okay, you guys ready to check out Mr. David Neal? I don't know if he's home, but I'm gonna check it out anyways.
Hey, Bronson, you made it. Come on in here.
Hey, what's up, man?
How you doing?
You guys ready, Art Zone? I know I am. Thanks for inviting us over to your house.
Glad you could come.
What are you working on right here?
Making a necklace. I'm just trying to decide what it's going to be. It's either going to be a sea serpent or it's going to be an eagle.
So I take it you do carving too?
I do a number of things. Yeah, carving's one of the things I do.
And painting?
And I do painting.
And jewelry work?
Yeah, and I'm a photographer.
And a photographer. Holy cow. What inspires you to do all this stuff?
Well, I come from a family of artists, and I just got started young and just kept going.
What did you start on first?
I used to like to draw. I used to like to draw and paint. I have a painting I did when I was a kid, and I got started when I was in grade school painting.
So what got you on with carving?
Well, my family had been carving for 5 generations. So my father was a carver, my grandmother, my uncle, my great-great-grandfather, so a lot of people in the family. So I picked it up from there.
Is there any project you're working on right now?
Well, I just finished this big welcome figure. That one took me for probably a couple years of working on and off on that one. This is the Wild Woman of the Woods. In our legend, Mink goes out and looks for supernatural power. These are the frogs. They're the copper makers. This is being a copper or a symbol of Indian wealth. And this is the man or mink who goes out in search of supernatural power. And this here's the thunderbird. And I put that in there because that's my crest about my family. I'm Kwagilth from the northern tip of Vancouver Island, a little village called Chahis. What I have here is a necklace. Now I've cut it all cut out, and it's mounted into the jeweler's cement. This is going to be a 3-part necklace, right? So one, and then it's going to have a chain holding it all together. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to draw the design on here. This is as I said, my uncle. He got started doing this. So I'm the second one in the family to be doing jewelry. I think this is going to be a sea serpent. It looks like a sea serpent's going to fit in here really nice.
If you could give advice to the kids at home, what would you tell them?
Well, I think that you should decide what you love to do and follow that dream and never give it up, no matter how long it takes.
See? Remember, kids, it's always important to follow your dreams and give an honest effort. You can be anything you want with a little drive and focus. All right, see you later.
Bye-bye.
Hey, could you do that again so I can see how it's done?
Today we're going to take a look again at how to make a slide. You will need cardboard, tube, popsicle sticks, and glue. Cut the cardboard tube in half. Paint the cardboard tube. Cut popsicle sticks for the ladder rungs. Make sure they are all a uniform size. Glue the rungs to the cardboard or chopsticks. The leg for the bottom of your slide is a cardboard tube cut in half. Glue your slide all together. Whose turn is it first to go down the slide?
Everyone loves to receive a card on special occasions.
I always like to make my own. Cards are extra special when you make them yourself.
Meaningful words can brighten up anyone's day. So let's get busy and make a special card. Today, we are going to be making a card using a special sponge technique.
All we need are 3 colors, yellow, red, and blue, and different size and shaped sponges.
You can create any color you like with these 3 primary colors.
I think I will make an abstract sponge painting.
With abstract art, you don't need to make an outline. Just start swirling your colors.
You can create shapes and movement with your colors.
You're right. There's no need to draw an outline and then fill it in with color.
There are no pencil marks on this card. Look at yellow and red when they meet. They create orange.
Try some red and blue together.
I love the color purple.
It's very important not to overwork your paints. Otherwise, the colors become too muddy.
I think I better stop now. Voila, I'm done. A perfect card for birthdays or anniversaries.
What special occasion is coming up in your family?
Thanks for joining us. I hope you had fun creating with us in the Art Zone. Be good, be proud, and be respectful of the natural world. See you soon.
The whole card.
Just like John here. John is not. I'm sorry.
Jimmy. My name is Jimmy. Colacton, or Rick Harry.
Sorry, sweetie.
Be good.
God, forget it. No more.
Go girls. Go girls. Go girls. Go girls. Go Okie. Go Okie.
Art Zone. Art Zone.